What up, people? It's Animator here to bring you a review for Black Clover episodes 4, 5, and 6. Sorry if I took a little bit of time getting this ready. I had to take a shower and everything, yada yada, but I finally got this up. I am going to do more another reaction after this. I'm thinking about doing something really nice because I just noticed, guys, we just hit 500 subscribers and my goodness, I'm just glad we made it past. I was worried I was going to be under 500 for the longest time, so I'm really happy we made it to 500 subs. Hopefully we can get to 600 subs pretty damn quick too, so I'm hoping for that as well. So let's get this new year start off right. I'm hoping, because guys, once again, hopefully by the end of this year, before the end of this year, I plan to have 1,000 subs. So let's try to get to 1,000 subs before this year ends. Definitely would appreciate that. I mean, if we can go past the goal, I'd be even way more happier than that. But still, you know what I mean. But yeah, finally got to this point. And yeah, let's just talk about Black Clover in general. So Asta finally made it through the trials. Yo, everyone was looking at my boy Asta with the most pitiful and detestful eyes simply because he came from the boonies. Yet two boonies kids were able to dominate this exam. Even though Asta was chosen by the lowest, or I guess you can say the worst Magic Knight squad, I mean, it's because these people are ignorant. They don't see greatness they don't know greatness even when it's shown to them. And there's also the thing is that, like what Yami said, because we don't know how your power works, we don't know what you do, we don't know anything about you. All we know is you have great physical abilities and you can bring out a sword from your book, which is awesome as hell. Like, my opinion, I'd pick that kid right away. He'd be one of the top. If I was one of those Magic Knights leaders, definitely the ones that I would start picking for sure. My top few is gonna be Yuno and Asta. Definitely would pick those two. Those two would be my number one picks. The moment it came down to who keeps who and who he keeps who. Well, yes, Asuka didn't show that much promise in regards to displaying his magical power or any traces of magical energy. Plus, apparently, said by multiple people, he didn't really had any strong traces or any trail back to show that whether he had mana or any mana to begin with. But the thing is, the reason why he has no mana is because he has the power to nullify magic, which I'm not sure where that would be ranked in this universe, but in my opinion, magic nullification plus you have amazing physical abilities, bro, you are a beast. You are a freaking beast if you can turn off someone's magic while at the same time be crazy strong because of how well you trained yourself. That is nuts. I'm just saying, man. Like, Asta should have been getting way more credit than what he was putting down, because excuse me. Even though he only pretty much showed that he had great physical ability in the naked eye, you would think that the squad leaders have enough brain to basically know that he is able to be whittled down or turn off magic. I feel like Magic Knight leaders should know this. They should be like, if everyone else didn't pick up on it, understandable. But freaking, I'm surprised not one of the Magic Knights knew what his power was. Not one of them knew. The only one that had an eyesight for his power was Yami, because he's a mystery. And I'm guessing, I mean, even though Yami basically picked him because, he's a funny kid, I'm keeping him around just because he's funny as hell. But I think Yami, in a lot of ways, this is my opinion, I think in a lot of ways he sees his younger self in Asta. Maybe Yami came from the boonies too. Maybe he was ridiculed for his power or something. Or maybe, in fact, Asta and Yami's powers are very similar, but he's keeping it on the hush-hush just because we're not, maybe he's not sure how everyone else would react to it, but all I know is he has the ability to turn off magic, and he can, if he can go so far as to turn off anyone's magic, he's possibly the strongest person in that entire area right now. So I'm like in shock. Like, why wouldn't you want this man on your team? Now, if you're thinking that it doesn't not, oh, he doesn't know this or that, look, guys. He showed he has great physical ability added with a unique power. He has a grimoire. He has that in his hands. Therefore, he can use magic, but it's different. He can produce mana and he can take away mana. He has, in my opinion, a very top tier magic power. So it's mind-boggling to me that no one would even consider, because I'm just saying, if I was one of those leaders and I saw that going down, I'd be like, he has an interesting power that I have no idea about. It's interesting. I don't know what it is, but it piques my interest. I'm gonna bring this kid into my fold, into my circle, get to know this kid more, see what he's really rocking with. That's what I would have been. That would have been my mindset, not completely dismissing it without a sense of curiosity. Not one freaking dude other than Yami had the curious mind to question what could it be that he has that no one else can see, not even myself could see. But it's interesting. Like, with that power, I definitely want that into my fold. So I'm shocked. As Magic leaders, not one had the freaking mind to think, what is his power? Interesting. I don't know. I think some of these, maybe it's because the show is heavily focused on trying to ridicule Asuka only to bring him back as this all crazy OP character, which I do like. I actually do like, but for some common sense, I feel like there could be a few people interested in him. Maybe not everyone, but maybe a few here and there would be interested in recruit him. That way they can further study and get to know, once again, what he's rocking with. Glad Yami had the curiosity to bring him into the fold, though. So he was the only smart one there, in my opinion. I mean, to be honest, some of these Magic Knight leaders aren't as bright as I thought they were. One couldn't even... Dude, Yami was able to tell that when Asta was moving so fast, carrying that heavy sword, that it was all physical abilities. Yet, no one else could realize that he just had an amazing physical abilities to move that fast. No one picked up. They just assumed it was magic. I would think leaders would be more prone to have a better keen eye, but no. They just seem like amateurs, in my opinion. Then again, I could be saying this crap now, but they could come off as crazy OP later, and I'm sure it will. They weren't made knights for nothing, but still, in my opinion, it just feels like they have a very ignorant views on people. Maybe it's because of their position. They got this whole high and mighty mentality riding up their butthole. But honestly, I'm just saying, no one had a keen eye other than Yami. Only Yami was the only one smart enough to see, or the only one curious enough to give a chance to Asta. So, kudos for Yami for having a curious mind once again. And some of the other characters were interesting, but my god, the one that gets me the most, what is with that red or pink-headed bimbo that's always in her damn undies? God damn, dude. Like, she thick though. She was thick though. Anyway, yeah. I will have to say that whole group is a big mess. Especially that one girl with the white purplish hair where she was talking trash to Asta. She's basically no different than those other nobilities. Yet she's in the same squad as Asta. So I'm wondering what's with her. Either way, we're going to get to know more of her character very, very soon. Can't wait to figure out how Asta does in this team. If there was a character that I wasn't feeling for sure, I would have to say it'd have to be the one that was Bah, and the other noble snob, rich snob. The ones that basically lost to Yuna and Asta. Hated those characters. The Black Bulls are an interesting bunch too, especially the wannabe delinquent that freaking basically is a pyro user, but he uses the theme of baseball, sports or baseball, to give technique to his power. I'm assuming. Not to mention that weird little blonde kid that always wants to fight. He's like the miniature version. He's like the miniature version of Kenpachi. I'm looking at that kid. I'm like, bro, you need to chill. Okay, yes, you want, yes, you want to fight. I see. Okay, calm down, little Kenpachi, or I will really give you something to fight for, your life. But either way, was honestly a fun episode going all the way. Fun episodes going all the way through. Definitely enjoyed them. Questions. If you were to pick a Magic Knight squad, which one would you pick? Would you pick the same as Asta, or would you pick the redeemed greatest squad, the Golden Dawns, or whatever one? Like, if there was one there that interests you other than the main ones that were shown in these episodes, which would be the squad you have picked, and explain to me why. Question 2. Out of all the exams that were shown in these episodes, which one do you know 100% you will fail? And let me know why in the comment section below. Once again, these are optional. You do not have to answer them if you don't want to. It's just a way to talk amongst each other as well as with me. So if you want to chat, that's how you can do it in the YouTube. But yeah, let me know what you thought though in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys, and I'll see you guys all in future reactions. Guys, we made it to 500 subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it to you. I really appreciate you. Sorry if I stumble on my words. And let's make it to the end of the year goal. 1,000 subscribers or higher. See you then. Peace.